In this episode, Alhaji Gambari, a northern politician and businessman, has petitioned the governments of General Buhari and General Ibrahim Babangida for gross violation of his human rights during their respective regimes. He claims that he was illegally detained and placed in solitary confinement for 23 months. He also claims that his businesses have suffered great losses because of his prolonged detention and absence. He is demanding an apology from the federal government and 50 million naira in compensation. Drop us a comment and let us know what you think.
Appearances.
Your Lordship, honorable members of the Commission, same appearances for the Commission.
May it please Your Lordship and the honorable members of the Commission. I am Fatai Akinsami, appearing for the State Security Service. Fatai Akinsami, Akinsami. For State Security Service.
Any other appearances? Has petitioner any lawyer? So you are leading him. Have you got counsel? All right, then lead him.
My Lord, we
swear him first.
We served General Ibrahim Babangida and Buhari in respect of this matter.
Are they here?
Buhari sent a note through his counsel. General Buhari sent a note through
Any
his
letters?
Counsel. The letter
apart
that
from the one from Buhari?
Yeah, none from Babangida.
All right. Any counsel for him here? All right. Swear him.
Do you want to swear or affirm?
Affirm.
Affirm. Okay, take that time off.
I, Alhaji Lili Gabari,
do solemnly affirm
that
the evidence I shall give
before this honorable court,
before this honorable commission
shall be the truth, the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So I affirm.
So I affirm.
Thank you very much. You can sit down.
My Lord, I applied to tender a copy of the counsel from Buhari as Exhibit 1 in this petition too.
Yes?
Yes, Alhaji, please tell the Honorable Commissioners your full names.
My full names are Alhaji.
Please get the microphone, use the microphone.
My name, Alhaji Lili Gabari.
Where do you live?
Huh?
Where do you live?
I live in Kano,
Your occupation?
trading.
And before you started trading, what were you into between 1984, 1985 and 1986? What were you doing?
I'm a politician.
A politician.
And I'm a petrol business. I do a petrol business and other business as well.
And you sent a petition to this commission
Yes.
in August 1999. If you see a copy, we'll be able to identify it.
Yes.
Please have a look at this. Is that the petition you sent to the commission?
Yes, it is.
My Lord, I applied to tender it in SB 2, my Lord.
Two. One is
The letter from Buhari's counsel. My Lord, SB 2 is just a very short. Imo. I'd like the petitioner to read it. Please, can you read?
Yes, I can.
Read.
Please read it loudly.
Introduction. My names are Alhaji Lele Gabari. I am a Nigerian. I am a businessman with interest in real estate, transportation, and petrol business. I am also a politician. I was a member of the People Redemption Party, PRP, at its registration in 1978. Before then, I was a staunch member of a Northern Element Progressive Union, NEFU. I was also an active member of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, in the Third Republic. I have a large family, which include wives, children, and grandchildren, as well as aged parents and other dependents. At every point in time, since 1975, I have been the sole breadwinner of over 40 persons in my family. I am 65 years of age, now 66. I give thanks to Almighty Allah for providing me with this opportunity for the first time to recount the various abuses I have suffered in the hand of the military regimes of General Muhammad Buhari, retired, and General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, retired, respectively. I pray that this commission will find the will, power to address the wrongs I suffered, so that no Nigerian will suffer a similar fate. My ordeals between 4th February 1984 to 4th September 1985. I was arrested on 4 February 1984 at the brigade quarters in present-day Nasarawa local government area of Kano State. While I was supervising construction work going on at my building site, the arrest team was led by one Mr. Iro Katsina. I was later informed that the arrest team was made up entirely of State Security Service operatives than NSO. They took me straight to Kundila Detention Camp, Kano Metropolis, where I met an Assistant Commissioner of Police called Mr. Daura, who ordered his man to detain me, and I was kept there for 40 days before I was moved to Alabon Police Station, Lagos, where I spent another 8 days. On the 9th day in Lagos, I was flown in a police helicopter to Ita-Oku detention camp, escorted by Deputy IG called Dawood, where I remained until the 4th September 85, when I was released. By that day, I had spent 20 months in detention. Throughout the detention period, I received no visitors. This was so because my arrest was sudden and unexpected, and above all, the security operatives did not allow me to inform my family or friends on the development. The security operatives drove me straight from the building site into detention camp. Throughout the detention period, I received no information on the reason for the arrest. I was not charged to any court at all. In fact, all through the period, no security operatives approached me with the view to take any statement from me. For all they cared, I was just another detainee. At the Ita-Oku detention camp, an island in Lagos State, I was for the first time detained alongside convicted prisoners. Again, no family member knew of this movement. My second ordeals. Between 23rd September 1986 to 10 December 1986, I was arrested on 23rd September 1986 by a team of State Security Service operatives and taken to their office at Bampai, Kano, where I met their boss. This boss should be amended because it's... Where I met their boss, whom I knew by the name Baba Gida Dogabari. This time I was at home preparing to observe my midday prayer. I was first taken to their office in Kano and immediately moved to their detention camp in Okoyi, Lagos. After some days in Lagos, I was finally moved to Abakaliki prisons, Abia State. When I was taken to Lagos, I was informed that I was arrested as a result of the campaign of the release of Muhammad Abubakar Rimi that was hotting up at the time. When I was taken to Abakaliki prisons, I was treated like other inmates, except that I was not allowed to receive visitors. I did not receive any visitors for the period. My detention was for a period of nearly 3 months. Instance, right violation and denial. My detention for over 23 months is a fundamental breach of Section 41 of the 1999 Constitution. Throughout this period, my movement was curtailed, apart from an island called Eta Oku detention camp in Lagos State, where I managed to move around. I was in solitary confinement. I was restricted to a dingy room. My detention for 23 months is a fundamental breach of Section 35, 4 in bracket of the 1999 Constitution. Further instance of right violation and denial. The following rights as enshrined in the 1999 Constitution were abused. My right to freedom of movement. For the past 10 days of my detention, I was in solitary confinement. My right to peaceful assembly and association. My right to freedom of expression. My right to freedom of expression. Here I must point out that although I recognize the legitimacy of the campaign of the release of the Muhammad Abubakar Rimi, I was not a member of the team. I did not know anything in that respect. I was never consulted, nor was I invited to join at any material time up to arrest. Effect of the 23 months detention. My family suffered untold hardship. Upon my release, I met my family in disarray. Most of the younger children had stopped going to school. In some cases, the family did not pay school fees. In others, they could not afford the daily transport costs, and yet in others, whose health had taken over. In the case of the dependents, life became unbearable. The domestic staff withdrew their services as a result of the detention. My business collapsed. My petrol stations were shut. Immediately, I was arrested. My tankers were taken away, 4 in number. For the period I was in detention, not a kobo came into my purse from the petrol business. Instead, upon my release, I was obliged to staff salaries, rents, and other bills. Ditto for my residential properties. Most of the tenants moved out and relocated here to not a kobo was collected as rent. Instead, upon my release, I was obliged to commence repairs on the buildings as they had been vandalized in respect of the building of my past arrest. I made that hoodlums have converted it to their use. Conclusion, I demand the following. That the federal government of Nigeria tenders an unreserved apology to my family and me. That the federal government approve adequate compensation to be paid to my family and me. The federal government should be aware that for the 20 months I was detained by the military regime of General Muhammad Buhari and the 3 months of General Ibrahim Babangida regime, I suffered a great financial loss and my family was dislocated. I demand the sum of 50 million as compensation for what I suffered during General Muhammad Buhari and 20 million for what I suffered during General Ibrahim Babangida regimes. Thank you for your patience and painstaking going through this submission with a view to ensuring justice and fair play. May Almighty Allah grant you the will and power to right wrongs committed in the past. God bless Nigeria. Yours, please.
Yes, Alhaji. Thank you. You said the detention was done under both General Buhari regime and General Babangida's regime.
Yes.
And I presume from your petition, you were released after the initial arrest and detention of 20 that lasted for 20 months. You were released.
Yeah, I was released.
Did they at any period tell you any reason for your detention for that so long a time?
No.
Nobody told you anything?
Nobody told me anything
For
except
20 dry months? Except
one day when I was moved to hospital, somebody came and asked me whether I never attended one meeting with the Malam Lawan Dambazo, the late Malam Lawan Dambazo, which I denied.
Please speak with the microphone. So apart from that, nobody came to take any statement from me or charge me to court,
or give me charge for any offense committed.
Now on page 6, you said your tankers, 4 in number, were taken away. Was it done during the first arrest, that's Buhari time, or the Babangida time? No,
it was taken away by my people because
your people,
by my people, not by the government. No, not by the government, because they cannot. Nobody will take care of them, so my people take them away and kept them aside so that they were not working.
And you never recovered them?
I recovered them. They were in the hand of my family.
My Lord, I don't have any other question for you. Thank you.
Any questions? You are for?
I'm for the State Security Service.
Who?
State Security Service, SSS.
SSS.
Yes.
Yes.
Alhaji Lile Gambari.
Yes.
You are the petitioner in this case. I said you are the petitioner in this case.
Yes, I am.
You said in your statement, in your petition, that the team that came to arrest you consists of members of State Security Service entirely, that all of them that came, they were members of the State Security Service.
Yes.
How did you arrive at this?
Because they were led by a security man whom I know.
What is the name of that person?
Iro Castina.
So if you see that Iro Castina, you can still recognize him?
Yes.
Are you aware at that material time, you make reference to Kondila detention camp? Are you aware at that material time that Kondila detention camp was not SSS facility?
Was not
SSS facility?
It is. It is. Well, I don't know, because I was taken there and brought before one Mr. Daura, who is Assistant Commissioner of Police by then, and he ordered me to be detained in the Kondila detention camp along with the others. I was not alone. We were many. We were about 50 people.
I know. I'm coming. Okay, I'm putting it to you that Kondila detention camp is not SSS facility at that material time.
Well, I can't know.
Are you aware also that at that material time, that time of your arrest and detention, the State Security Service or any other security agency can arrest and detain anybody, either in civil prison, in police and custody, or any other place specified by the Chief of General Staff?
Well, all I know is that the security service came to my place.
Are you saying you arrested him?
No,
that you had a legal authority to arrest him?
I'm coming to that, my Lord.
That is what we just asked.
The fact that he
First of all, are you denying that he was arrested?
I'm coming to that, my Lord. Yes, I'm coming to that. I'm not denying
that he was
arrested.
What is the point you're making, that SS didn't arrest him?
No, I'm still coming on that, my Lord. You know, he made mention of an officer.
How long will we wait for you to come to that?
No, what I'm saying in essence is this, that when he was arrested at that material time, even if he was arrested and detained, the arrest and detention was lawful.
Good. If you are saying as much as that,
yes,
there's no dispute between you. He was arrested, he was detained. So he said, now your case, yes, we arrested him, we detained him, but we acted under the law.
There is also
It
one.
becomes a question of law. Show us the law.
Yes. There is another fact there which is in dispute. He alleged that the team that came consists of members of state security service entirely. We will give evidence when the other witness come. We will see where we are going about that aspect.
These are details. They don't detract from the arrest and the detention. These are the. You see, I want all lawyers now to read a book, anywhere they can find it, on cross-examination. The aims, what do you hope to achieve? When do you ask certain questions? It will make it easier for us to proceed.
Thank you, my lord. That is all for the petition.
That's all.
Yes.
Good. So, no dispute as to the facts. Now, addresses will converge on the law that justifies you arresting him, detaining him. Since we have no dispute as to the facts, he's arrested, or he was arrested, he was detained. You say, yes, we did it, but the law, as at then, justified the detention. Are you calling somebody else?
It appears he wants to call his own witness.
Call what?
He said he wants to call his own witness.
No,
Call who?
No, this is the position of things, my lord. In the petition, he made mention of Iro Katsina.
Witnesses are usually your witnesses. It's a commission who calls witnesses. Now, whom do you want to call?
No, the summons, which was directed to DG SSS, to cause the appearance of one Iro Katsina, whom he mentioned in the petition.
Is he here?
Yes, that's where I want to address.
Is he here?
He's here.
All right, where is he?
There's one observation in the summons. When the summons was issued, it is because the SSS want to cooperate extensively with the service. That is why we have brought somebody. We searched through our record painstakingly. There is nobody, whether serving or retired, that bears the name Iro Katsina.
Well, let's not worry about that then.
Okay.
Let's not worry about that.
Okay.
If he's not here and has not been served, he can't give evidence.
You know, what we did, what SSS did then was that we in order to assist the commission, we now went outside the record to see whether there is anybody, because it's the petitioner, he might not know accurately the name of the person. That we now search so that to assist the commission. And that is why we have brought Iro Geaza, whom we are of the opinion, yes, that he might have in mind.
Opinion?
In writing. Yes, yes, because he's the only person. That's why I asked him the other time.
We want facts, not opinion. We don't.
No, it is him that can say this Iro Katsina I'm talking about in my petition is the same person as Iro Geaza, who we have brought now. So that it's just an assistant, just to assist the commission, so that they'll be able to know the truth of the matter.
Suppose they're the same. What happens?